weather tomorrow is going to suck. So I'm looking at the weather for tomorrow, and it says it's going to rain for the majority of the morning. 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Rain, 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 rain. Pretty hard rain. Oh, Sunday's Easter. If you're in New York, you know, what did you do to metal detect? When the weather doesn't cooperate, you have to come up with a plan. And so to make this video, I sent a message to Merrill, and I was like, can we go to Dead Horse Bay tomorrow at 1 o'clock after it stops raining? Low tide for Barren Island is 3:30 p.m. So that's the plan. We're going to Dead Horse Bay, but first, before we go, we have to buy something that's pretty important. So I'm here entering the trail to go to Dead Horse Bay. That's the road behind me, and I just put on plastic bags over my shoes. The ground is very wet here, and that's why. And I know I'm gonna look ridiculous. Other people might make fun of me. When I go home, I've been tracking a lot of the sludge from Dead Horse Bay. I feel it on my sneakers. I'm gonna show you guys this trail and exactly where to go. I'm on the straight portion of the trail, but if you ever come here, you're gonna need to know where to go. Walking straight along the trail, and we're gonna get to a part where the road forks in 3 different directions. If you want to go to Bottle Beach, you want to take this right fork straight down. The beach does extend all the way around this island area, but the place where the most stuff is down here to the right. So from the 3 forks, you want to take the right hand side one and just go straight. I did a live stream yesterday when I was prepping stuff. I put WD-40 on my scoop and my detector. I doubt I'll use it. Here you go. The first sign. The first sign. It's a bottle. It's a beautiful bottle. Alright, let's see what it has. Let's put that there. I think Merrill and Keith will both see it when they come. And so, yeah, I should say this. Keith is going to meet up with us today. So it'll be me, Merrill. You see how it's changing to sand on the floor? And Keith. And I'll leave links in the description so you can subscribe to them. All right. This tree looks like it's been upturned. So we're going to continue on the path. And you can see these trees, they look dead. They're not coming alive. It's still a bit early in the season. But they're not alive yet, and it's already April. That's pretty telling. These plants. So these plants are cool. They have the nice soft leaves. They feel fuzzy. We have another glass bottle here. I'm also gonna put this in the middle just so that people know they're heading in the good direction. Whew. Yeah, it was raining today, so right there. Alright, continuing on the path, and now you can see it's almost entirely sandy. We're back on the trail again. So yeah, see, now it's really beach-like, and the trail's getting a little smaller. It's not as wide as it was before. All the plants here are waking up. I can imagine that in the summer, I mean, I'm sure they do their best, but in the summer, I can imagine this getting quite overgrown. So you can see the plants coming out into the trail. All right, we are almost here at Dead Horse Bay. There's a little bit of a hill here. You guys can probably see that. And the sand is really, it's tough because it's wet. It rained all morning, but this is it. And that's the boat over there. You can see the trash. We're coming up to the part where it's really trashy. And there's all types of stuff here. Light bulb, shoe sole, tires, more shoe parts. I mean, I could go on all day and record bottles everywhere. If you guys don't believe me about those bottles, this is kind of insane because the cut was a lot deeper before, and I don't know if the water's been pushed up or if things have been pushed out. Here's the boat. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick 360. It seems like every once in a while someone spray paints something on it. I've seen pictures online of it having different spray paint. Sometimes people just put their names on it. This is New York City Rangers. New York City Rangers. Cool. Yeah, let's just do a quick 360. It has a boat registration here. Cool. Yeah, that's amazing. It's just here. It's basically abandoned. Nobody owns this. It's part of the beach. And around this area, I found most of the mercury dimes, like through here and through here. People have been putting bottles. These are recent, but this is older stuff. I don't know. Sometimes people put recent stuff in here. It shouldn't be though. And it rained today. As you can see, the boat is full of water. It was a beautiful little boat. Alright, so I found my first marble out here. So far it's only me and Merrill. Keith hasn't arrived yet. So yeah, just the marble so far. And I did find one key back there. I didn't record it because I'm going low battery right now. So I'm really trying to only record good finds. And it's really windy and the tide hasn't even begun to go out. Guys, so I'm back at home now, and I just finished cleaning all the things I found at Dead Horse Bay. When you're at Dead Horse Bay, it's very different than a metal detecting day. It's sort of like you're in the mud and it's dirty, and my phone had died early on, and I really didn't want to pull out the camera, but I hope you enjoyed the footage and learned how to get to the place where we usually go, the place we call Glass Bottle Beach. And so I'm going to show you everything we have that I brought home, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Here it is, guys. We're going to start with the left side, which are the metallic objects. Here we have a fork, another broken fork, and a spoon. I tried to clean them off as best as I could. This was an interesting find, and this one was actually found by Keith, and then he gave it to me. I thought it would be cool to put in a video. It's one of those stampers, and it has like months and stuff like that. See, now one of the things said AM, another one said PM, and then they had months on it. Too bad there's no years. This was an interesting find, and I thought it was funny because today, the day I'm recording this, is Easter right now, and it looks sort of like a little bit like a bunny, you know, the two bunny ears and the eyes. So there's that. It's this big round thing. It looks pink. I'm not sure what that's to. Some of the more interesting finds, this one, it says Dubelier, and I was like, what the heck is a Dubelier? Well, Dubelier is a company that was made in 1909. I think that's when they started, and they were making capacitors and different parts for things like radios and such, and so this is a Dubelier part, basically. So that's cool. That's history right there. I found this little button, which I do plan on keeping, but it has this thing on it that's like, but this is like soft up here. But this is metallic, and basically I found a lot of these items using my pinpointer. I'd put the pinpointer over. This is another one that Keith found. It's basically what women use in like the fragrance, and they take it out and they dab it on. You know what I mean? And so yeah, that's that. Let's go from the bottom here. This little, I don't know, it looks like one of those, you'd hang like something on it, like an ornamental piece for the kitchen or something like that, and you'd hang something. So, but it does have a nice, you know, craftsmanship, if you can call that. And it does look a lot older. Then there's this key. It's going to be added to the collection of lost, retired, and forgotten about keys. So it says Unger on it. Don't know much about Unger keys. From this little button, and it's plastic. It's actually not metallic. I found this by eye when I was picking up round objects. I also found this by eye. This looks like a button, but it's a button, or it has at least a shape of a button, and it's yeah, it's bent. It's heavily bent. This little octagonal piece, it was also, I think, used as an ornate piece. I don't think this was used as a coin. And then this, which might be the best piece for the day, this button with an eagle on it. Keep it as best as I can in the focus, and then I'm gonna flip it around, putting up the light so you guys can see a little bit better. But if you guys recognize the design, let me know. It has a huge like eagle thing here. There's lines throughout in the background, horizontal lines. It has like a little diamond on the bottom. So yeah, that's this button, and this might be the best find for the day. That's metallic, and these are the glass bottles I found, and we'll start with the bottles. This one I really like because the tip has an interesting shape, and I filled it up with water. I cleaned it out, and the water doesn't come out if you hold it like this. You kind of have to jiggle it, and so that's really cool. And this too, this reminds me of like an aftershave. You know what I mean? Nowadays when I buy my aftershave, the bottles come in similar shapes, and look, the water doesn't come out. You kind of have to jiggle it. And you know, with aftershave and cologne, you only need a few drops. So I figure that's probably what this was used for. So I only wanted to pick up stuff that had interesting shapes. So I have this triangular bottle, this square or rectangular shaped bottle that has like the edges are pretty cool. This one that has sort of like a little grip thing on the side. And this one also has a grip thing on the side. I tried to clean the inside of this, and it didn't work out as well as I would have liked. But it's okay. It's the biggest bottle I found, and I really don't want to bring home anything bigger than this. As for the marbles, Keith actually gave me this one. So that's pretty. That's cool. And then we have these two marbles. These ones I found at Dead Horse Bay. I really like this black and white one. And then this blue one, unfortunately, it's chipped and broken. And it'll probably keep breaking and getting chipped. I don't know how to preserve marbles. This is how the glass collection is coming out to be right now. So we have the stopper from Dead Horse Bay. And then these 4 marbles were also found at Dead Horse Bay. This was found outside Edgar Allen Poe's Cottage last year. The video's up on my YouTube channel for that, and I'm also going to put it down in the description. And this, the one from Staten Island that Keith gave me, so thanks a lot for that. And I think I'm going to put them in this jar. This is like beach glass that my wife likes to keep, so I'll probably get something like that for these items. Yeah, that's everything from Dead Horse Bay. We have the metallic objects, the glass objects, the marbles. I really like those older marbles that you just find in the ground. No coins this time, and it seems like a lot of things were covered, and so maybe we have to wait a few days for the tides to come in and out and just take out some of that surface sand and push it back, and so that the coins could reveal themselves. I was out with Metal Detecting New York City. Thanks a lot, and Keith. Links to their metal detecting channels are going to be down in the description. Anyway guys, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and please subscribe for more book, metal detecting, and video game related content. See you in the next one. Ciao.